And we're back. Thanks you guys for joining us again and talking with Anndria North. We're talking about her freshman season, and let's talk about that. Tell us the whole progression of the season from preseason all the way up to the playoffs.
All right, so preseason we started out pretty good. We won the majority of our games. We bombed a tournament that we went to, which was a bummer, but...
Big confidence shaker there when that happened, or not so much?
Not so much.
Just sort of learned from it?
Yeah, I think we did, which was good. So preseason went okay, and then we got into the regular season, and we did all right, not too great. I mean, last season they only won one game regular season, so anything we did last year would have been an improvement. So we started off the regular season, and we were doing okay, not great. And then we really took a dive, and then we really jumped up and started winning. And we were all excited. Oh, playoffs, that's our goal. And then we kind of took another dive, and we all thought playoffs out. There's no way we can make it. Other teams are winning and we're losing. Great, another bust of a season. So we were all really sad after we lost to Bend. Actually was the deal breaker for what we thought was going to be getting to the playoffs. So we, last two games, have fun, make it what we can. But then our coaches failed to tell us that we were still in the running for the playoffs, even though a lot of things had to happen other than us winning. So we had to win the last two games, and other teams had to win and lose. Certain teams had to do certain things. So it was a long shot, but we had some hope. And so we did end up winning those last two games, and after the very last one, we got calls from the other coaches in the conference like, oh, we lost, oh, we won. And then when all the information came together, we ended up going to the playoffs, and it was the most amazing feeling. We were so excited because after the season before only winning one game and then going to the playoffs the next, it was so fun, and we were all so happy. And I could tell Nadia, who hadn't been to the playoffs in her whole high school career, was really excited. Really? And her dad, the coach, was ecstatic. So it was just a really fun time.
So when you made the playoffs, you guys were obviously excited.
Yes.
So what was that whole experience like for you guys?
It was crazy. It was so fun. We traveled down to the Eugene area, and we went early in the morning, missed all that day of school. And we got there to the gym, and we're shooting around for about half a day, just kind of relaxing, letting ourselves settle in. And then the game started, and I remember the very first play I fouled, and it was terrible. I was like, oh no, if this is how it's going to go, this is not going to be good.
Right.
But after that, we all kind of settled in a little bit. That was kind of an icebreaker. And no one person really had a spectacular game, but we all played well. And I thought we played well together. And I was happy with the way that I played. And it was close throughout the entire game. And we actually ended up going into overtime. And so that was not good. But we did go into overtime, and we ended up losing by 2 at the buzzer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we were devastated, of course, end of the season. But I think the girls were happy that we had made it to the playoffs because that was a big accomplishment from the year before.
For sure.
So it was a really good building block, I think, for this year. And we know kind of what to expect if we make it to the playoffs again. So hopefully we can go further.
Very cool.
Yes.
Well, what about this year? You're prepping and getting ready to start your sophomore year and your sophomore season as a basketball player. What are you doing? Are you doing anything differently than last year? Preparing differently?
Yes, I did volleyball last year in the fall, but this year I decided not to do that. And so instead, my brother is a personal trainer, and so every day he sends me workouts that I do. And
nice.
Yeah, it's perfect. It works out great. And he gets me in shape way more than I thought volleyball did last year. And so we do plyos and weight training and quickness and agilities, and he'll throw in basketball about 2 or 3 times a week. And so I work on ball handling and shooting and just different things that I think I need to work on for the upcoming season. So I think I'll be more ready than I was last year for the season, hopefully.
Do you practice with friends or by yourself a lot of the time?
Yes, I have a friend, Michaela Young, who also quit volleyball this year, and so we do the workouts together. And the guys' open gym actually started last week, and so I've been going and playing with the guys. It's been way fun. So that's been good to get some basketball experience, before the actual season starts.
And they don't treat you differently because you're a girl playing them?
I don't think so. I don't feel like it.
A little more polite or anything like that?
I don't
They're just
feel
guys.
Like it. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. And you probably know all about playing with guys since you had brothers growing up with them, so you fit right in.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you choose something like volleyball or one of those sports that see the face? That's great. Because a lot of girls, tend to gravitate towards that, or maybe tennis, or they end up, horseback riding or something like that. But you wanted to just pound the courts, and why?
Yeah, volleyball and tennis, it's no contact whatsoever, and sometimes in volleyball, you may not even touch the ball when you score, and you may only move 3 steps to the left. And basketball is go, go, go. You're always running. You're doing something no matter what happens. You either played really good defense, or you made a screen, or you had an assist that helped score, And I think I like it because I think you can be way more competitive in basketball than you can in either one of those sports. Probably because I'm not as good at those sports as I am at basketball, but for me, basketball is way more fun and fulfilling and competitive.
Yeah, you're big on the competitive. I can see that. That's
Yes.
great. But that could be a very good thing later in life too.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, what's remarkable, I don't get the opportunity to interview younger people that often, and you're by far one of the best that I've interviewed. I mean, you're not even quite 16 yet.
No.
In fact, you won't be 16 for nearly actually, I'm sorry, December, is that right?
January.
Okay,
Yes.
so I guess you're closer than I
Yeah.
thought. But you really carry yourself really well, and
thank
you're very
you.
mature. Are you excited about turning 16, getting the car and all of that?
Yes, hopefully the car comes with the
Hopefully
license.
the car comes.
But yes, I'm very excited. You can do a lot more things when you're 16, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good, and your friends probably are excited for you to start driving.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, good. Well, hey, we're out of time. Appreciate you coming on, sharing a bit about yourself, and look forward to seeing what you do this season.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Thanks.
All right. Hey, you guys, thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time right here on Localite. John Compton here saying thanks again for watching. And remember, if you've got a guest idea, let us know. Just visit localite.com.